Mark your calendars for the Gathering 2024, starting Wednesday, February 21st through Sunday, February 25th. Here is a sneak peek of what you can expect. On Wednesday night, we will have the privilege of hearing from Dr. Daniel Latimer.
You're gonna live!
Thursday night will feature an inspiring message from Dr. Tori Phillips.
God will do it later. Lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor, I dare you.
And on Friday night, we are honored to have the esteemed Honorable Daryl McCoy as our speaker. But
God's not a man. But what is God? The Bible says that, see, in order for you to know who you are, you got to know who God is. God's not a man, but what is he?
Excitement doesn't stop there. Saturday is going to be a packed day with several exciting events. From 9-12 p.m., we will be giving away church media equipment supplies. At 4 p.m., get ready for an unforgettable concert featuring the legendary Mother Glenn and the infamous Mother E, performing their iconic hymns and throwback gospel music. This event will be recorded live and televised for everyone to enjoy. Sunday will be a day of spiritual nourishment and celebration. At 12:30 p.m., Pastor Carl Odom will deliver an inspiring message along with communion.
In the midst of chaos is when I got peace.
Evening at 5:30 p.m., we will have an ordination and graduation ceremony with a closing message led by our presiding bishop, the Honorable Bishop Z.
At somebody and tell your neighbor, say neighbor, the time.
The Gathering 2024 is going to be an incredible event that you don't want to miss. We hope to see you there.
Questions about life. It can feel overwhelming with all the changes happening around us, like the pandemic and global economic shifts. Our traditional family values have been tested and strained. But don't worry, we have the practical answers you need for complex issues, whether it's about relationships or social problems. Join us for a comforting and informative session of Let's Talk Life with Dr. Willie J, where you can find trustworthy answers from a reliable source.
Yes, hey. Once again, how you doing? You're right there. I'm right here. Right where we supposed to be at in life. Being alive, being joyful, being grateful. Knowing that God is who he say he is. And here we are, once again, facing situations in life that we will have the things in life that we will have to deal with, the things that we will have to. Some of them we'll have to support. Some of them we will have to not support, but we still gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight to gain ground in everything that we do. We're gonna have to fight to achieve. We're gonna have to fight to succeed. We're gonna have to be ready to be joyful and successful in everything that we do. And I'm glad to know that I am alive, and I'm glad to know that I am among the living and not the dead, and life is right where it's at. Sometimes it's not favorable in your, it don't be favorable to you, but you still have to go at it. You still have to confront it. You still have to look at it as being a worthy opponent. That's your part of life. That's the situations. That's the long suffering. That's what the scriptures was telling you about. Some of the sufferings and everything. A lot of the sufferings is not things that have came your way that you're the one that was responsible for them. Because some of the things that we do, we're responsible for them because of the outcome of our decision, the outcome of our decision of what we made that made the situation in life that we have to grasp, we have to challenge, we have to fight against, we have to overcome. Some of them was brought to us because of the decisions that we made. And some of them, we really didn't make them decisions, but the deals, the cause that were dealt in our life has changed our life. We've been talking about mental health, mental wellness. We've been dealing with that. I missed y'all a little bit last week, and we had to go back and do another recording, but I was a little bit under the weather. See, it wasn't because I wasn't taking care of myself. It was because that my body now is a little bit more attentive. I have to pay more close attention to it. Um, for me not to eat much to you all, for you not to catch a cold. It's flu season. For you to watch how you bring inflammation into your body, where you start having joint pains, your back start aching up. The seasons is changing and everything is coming in so quick, so fast. So about time your body get used to one thing, here it is. We're dealing with another. And that's part of life. And I thank God that He do give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. But in the same time, we don't pay close attention to the things that we have to do. We just don't, But it's okay. But it's all right. We just go do what we have to do anyway to make things work out the way that it's supposed to be. It's called living. It's called life. And that's cool. That's good. Life is good. Life is good. The things we do, the things we have to approach, the things that we have to challenge. It could be for our favor, you know. But you see, everything is working out for my good. Those who, depend on Him, trust in Him, love Him, look for Him to give us wisdom, and look for Him to help us make the right decision. And that's a part of life that I had learned, and I am learning that I am not too old to learn, and I'm not too old to be teachable. So I am open for new ideas. I'm open for a different function, a different struggle. That's not gonna be a struggle. It's gonna be a victorious fight in the game of life that things approach me with, that I would be able to go ahead and take care of them. So how you doing today? Have you questioned yourself? Have you looked at what's going on today? Have you told yourself that you was a victorious soldier, that you was a person that loves yourself as well as God loves you? We have to look at all of them things. That do you love yourself, or what are you doing about loving yourself? Um, because all of them things plays a very important part of your day. When you wake up this morning, have you ever woke up and when you woke up you was like, oh man, I just don't feel like doing nothing. You have already shut yourself down because you have told yourself this is what it is. Instead of saying, you got to get up, you have to motivate yourself, you have to, and the scriptures tell us that you have to encourage yourself. And when you get up to the age where we are at, and even much younger people, yeah, when you get to, I'm gonna say a responsible age, and for you that can be young, and for you that can be old. Um, when you come to a responsible age where you are able to make a decision to start a project and be able to finish, now that plays a very important part in starting the process and finishing that process. That that makes things real nice for you. It sure enough do. So we have to look at the things in life that's gonna help us out, that's gonna make us move, that's gonna make us do things, um, so we can be able to have a prosperous life, more better than anything else. And I love it. I love it. I tell you, I love it. God is so awesome. He's so wonderful in all of his wisdom. Yes, in all his wisdom. There's no other like him. I could respect that. I like that, and I love that. So cool. It's good, and I'm straight. I'm well with that. So today, we're in the month. We're in a new month. This is Black History, but we still have issues even much in Black history about what's going on in today's society, and we have issues of what's going on in our life. I try to stick with a lot of the things that I know that I have a little fight in the game. I can't tell you how the politics run. I can't tell you about the politician. I could give a suggestion about what I would like the politician to look at, unless I want to get into the political arena for me to be a part of the fight of the game. See, I don't want to do that. So I stick with the things that I feel like, and the questions that I bring here is the ones that be asked to me, and the ones that people would like me to respond to them about. And today we're still on on the things of mental health, on the things of us getting ourselves together, on the things of us encouraging ourselves, to 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 know that we are more than a conqueror. We're not defeated. We can be defeated when we have already defeated ourselves. A lot of times that's what we do. We defeat ourselves before the fight ever started. We done started out, oh, I can't do it. Oh, this is not right. We have defeated ourselves, and that's not good. The scriptures say that you're more than a conqueror. That means you can succeed in whatever that you got going on, that you need to do in life for you to be successful. I love it. I love it. And I want to let you know you are successful. You are someone that's beautiful. You are someone that's encourageable. You are someone that's worth it all. You're worth it all. I want you to understand you you're part of you're part of a God that came down off the throne, came down, put himself into a sinful man for fleshly state. I didn't say he sinned. He didn't do all of that, as the scriptures tells me, that he's the one who didn't commit no wrong, and I understand that, and I'm sticking with that, and that's my friend, that's my Lord, that's my Savior, that's my Redeemer, that's the beginning of my healer, by me calling him and believing that. So I know that it's a lot of you that may have different opinions, but that's the part of life, that you can have your own opinions. And I want you to know that your opinions do matter. Yes, they do. You have some people that they want you to understand their point of view, but they did not ask you, what is your point of view, and how do you feel about the situation, and how do you feel about the circumstances. They don't care how you feel, And a lot of times you're not able to ask the questions. That's what I want you to do. I want you to start slowing down people, slowing down the situation, that when you get ready to make your decision, that you slow it down, think about it, say exactly what you want to say, and let it come out with an understanding that you're the one. You're the one who said that. You're the one that put that forth. You are the one. You understand? And that makes things so much greater and better in your life, because it makes you feel like that you are a part of something. It's like a hairstylist. When she go to work to style her hair, she always looking for that next technique that's go make her style look good. It go make her work look incredible. It's go challenge her, because uh, a lot of people that do things like that, like construction workers, the one who do carpentry, the ones that do very much strategic type work, they like details, and they like to do things that it takes details to do. It's like a finisher that makes him more worthy, and that makes him more more important on the job because of the quality of the work, because he believes in what he's doing. And when you believe in what you're doing, you want to see it look good. That's it. You want to see it look good. You want to know that it represents you. And when it represents you, it makes a statement. It shows a piece of you, that part of you that you don't even much tell people about. You don't have to tell a people. You don't have to tell people that you was a good painter. You have to show them that you was a good painter. You have to um, finish on concrete. You just can't say, "Hey man, I know how to finish concrete," and when you start doing that job, it be not level and nothing, because you have no experience in the quality of what you're looking for that level of quality where you could say it's quality work, because it's a lot of them that comes to that level. It's just like being a chef. You could be a good cook. Now your cooking could be better than a chef, but a chef know how to cook and give you a a quality portrait of what the food go look like, the presentation. It's go look like it's it's something good. It's like, I know the ones that do commercials. They will have a burger, and just like me, you be saying, man, my burger don't look like that burger, but it represent the taste of what that taste supposed to be as a burger. But yes, the things that they be having on that picture, it might be plastic hamburger looking like hamburger. The bun might be whites, or it might be another different type of chemical compounds that has been put together to make it look like lettuce, make it look like tomatoes, make it look like that. And some people will say, well, that's an imitation of 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 what it is. Well, actually, it's not. The what Because plastic, you plastic will be plastic. So within that gauge of plastic, it just lets you know that is strong with that. The regular food is it's gonna be regular food. You can't put them together side by side because you can't chew a piece of plastic like you chew and enjoy a real hamburger. That's all I'm saying. They may look alike, but they not alike. That that made me laugh. That took me back to I take me back to what Sesame Street or something. When they used to say, "Well, these two things that looks alike, but they're not the same," or "Is these two things the same?" You know. So you have to look at that as well as you looking at life. It may look like the same thing. It may feel like the same texture of things, but it's not. It's different. It's different because you make it different. Is based on what are you doing for it to be better in the way like it is. And I tell God, thank you for that. So that's how we have to look at things. That's how we have to look at our day. Can I make my day better? Can I make my day feel brighter? Can I be stronger in what I'm doing? Can I feel stronger? Can I make myself stronger? I'm beginning to do some exercises. I'm beginning to get out and do some things because I want to be stronger. I want my body to be better. I want to be able to represent what I say. Um, for the last what 4 or 5 months, it has been a struggle for me because I have to think now more than a three-dimensional thoughts. I have to think for other people as well as myself, and sometimes you need help. Moses needed help. He was trying to do the jobs, and he was doing a good job, as good as he can do by himself. So sometimes even in life, as you read that, the things got a little bit it got a little bit overwhelming, and when it got overwhelming, it start presenting itself as being not quality work, you know, but the quality work was there. It just wasn't fit for the capacity of what he had to do. So so I was telling him, hey, you need help. You need your brother. You need more staff. It's like Amazon. Amazon could not be Amazon if Amazon was just ran by one person to do everything. He have to um, get the order, have to look up the order, he have to order the order, he have to pick up the order, he have to get the order, he have to bring it back, he have to package up the order for it to represent them, and then you have to ship it, you have to take it to the post office, you have to do all these things, and when you see throughout a day, he's not doing enough, he's not making enough revenue for him to even support what he's trying to do. And that's what we have to do. We got to reprioritize how we think. We have to reprioritize on what we're trying to do. And I've been having a little struggle with that, but I'm being victorious. I'm going through it. I'm chipping that wall down. Um, I got to try to be a little bit more on time. I got to be a little bit more um, um, intensive. I got to be a little bit more aware. I just got to be in place a little bit more. I got to get my, not the priorities, I got to get the things that's facing me, that's right in front of me. I got to be able to get them out and being productive a lot quicker, a lot faster, a lot more efficient. So that's what we have to do. Just like if you know that you have to do breakfast in the morning at 8 o'clock, and you know you don't wake up until 7:30, you need to go ahead and start doing a prep before today. Today, do your prep for tomorrow. So when tomorrow come, you have a percentage of the job that's already done, and that's good. And that's what the part of relationship. That's the part with cooking. That's the part with getting things together, getting things right in their prospective places, because we got to do that. So I've been that has been like I say, for the last 4 or 5 months, that has been my problem, that I got to apologize. I got to um I know my bishop, I know he get tired of me apologizing to him, but but I have to do that because I'm changing my life pattern because of mental health, because of sickness, because I'm dealing with a lot of other situations besides my own, and it puts me in a position where I'm not on time, and that changes your credibility, and I'm not happy or satisfied with the way that I've been. But I am pressing to be better, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to, because I'm beginning to prep myself before for tomorrow, but I'm learning to what I need to prep myself for. Because that'll be just like I'm getting up, getting prepared for something that I'm not even much aware. That's how they call it life and experience, because it comes to us, and we have to be able to deal with it. We have to be able to recognize it. We have to be able to look at it. You have to say, I've been here before. And since you have done something more than once, it should give you a path, a pathway thought of how to make it better, make it more sufficient for you to be able to do it a lot quicker, a lot faster, and to give out a lot more quality. So that's where I'm at. Um, I'm trying to prep things because, like I say, I have to think for more than one person now. I can't just think for me, and it makes me a better person. It gives me a better character. It makes me a stronger leader, and that's how we all have to look at our life. If you're a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, or whoever, whether you go be led or whether you go lead, you have to use a strategy in life for you to be able to put your footprints in the sand of life. I don't want no dot. I want a slash when they call my name, to recognize me on them last days. But I want the angels in heaven to sign my name. I don't care how you sign it. You can make it an X, a dot, a spit, a point, or whatever. Um, some say it's just a spot of the blood. Whatever it is, as long as it say my name, is okay. So that's what we have to do. We have to encourage ourselves, y'all. We have to encourage ourselves to be better, to be stronger. We need to process, like I said, we need to process our thoughts to make ourselves more sufficient, more better, to give out more quality work. I know some things I'm looking at things now that we do. We have to look for 2, 3 days up ahead in order for us to make today, learn today to be a very fast, quick pace, successful day. Um, so that's what I'm doing. I'm setting up my today. At the end of the things that I accomplished today, then I go into tomorrow by prepping the work, so when tomorrow come, I'm a little bit more prepared because I have already did some of the things to prepare my mind for me to be successful tomorrow as well as today. And you know, every day is a good day that you was alive, but some days that when we wake up our eyes, we wish that we wasn't here. That's just the frame of life, and that's the part of life. That's through pain, suffering, experience, decisions, that all of them things have been put to place. So I tell you today, and I encourage you today to just be you. Just be you, to start out with you being you, and that will put things in you that will grow and make you stronger. Because a great man he just didn't wake up and been great. Besides Jesus, a great man have to have experiences in life that will build that building block of his life to make him a great man, that made him be aware that who we are today, a humble man, is a very strong man, because he looks at what others do. He don't look for everything is mine, everything is about me. No, it's about the ones that's around us. Let's let everyone around us know that you do love them and you do appreciate them, because with you appreciating others, you will find out that you can be and you will be appreciated yourself. Whether they're giving you your flowers while you're here, or whether you go get your flowers while you're gone. Who's to tell and who's to know? Once again, we have been together. Once again, we have talked. Once again, we have learned that we are somebody. We are successful. We are more than a conqueror. Yes, we are. And I'm going to do it like I always do it, that I'm going to dance my way out. I'm going to sing my way out. I'm going to praise my way out. I'm going to pray my way out. I keep them things. I do that little thing because it encouraged me that I can keep going on, because I have a testimony like no other. I have my own testimony and I make my own footprints. You ready? One more time. I'm going to dance my way out. Hey, I'm going to praise my way out. Hey, I'm going to sing my way out. Hey, I'm going to do my way out. And those of you who know the words of prayer, you pray for me and I'll pray for you. Until the next time, you're talking with Dr. Willie J. Until the next time.
Questions about life. It can feel overwhelming with all the changes happening around us, like the pandemic and global economic shifts. Our traditional family values have been tested and strained. But don't worry, we have the practical answers you need for complex issues, whether it's about relationships or social problems. Join us for a comforting and informative session of Let's Talk Life with Dr. Willie J, where you can find trustworthy answers from a reliable source.
This green room experience will be like no other. During the first half of our time together, we will literally pull the rug back and finally talk about all the things we've been shoving under the rug since we were little girls. Betrayal, defeat, humiliation, abandonment, abuse, addiction, and the coping methods that we developed to survive. During this green room experience, we'll take off our gloves and our masks, and with professional help, we'll use our testimonies to begin healing each other. If we don't do it, then who will? If we don't do it now, then when will we do it? Some just need to be heard, while others need to hear the earth cry of another woman saying, "Me too." After our rug session, we will break off into smaller groups based on where you are in life, and you'll have the opportunity to attend 2 different sessions for further self-discovery and development.
Mark your calendars for the Gathering 2024, starting Wednesday, February 21st through Sunday, February 25th. Here is a sneak peek of what you can expect. On Wednesday night, we will have the privilege of hearing from Dr. Daniel Latimer.
You're gonna live.
Thursday night will feature an inspiring message from Dr. Tori Phillips.
God will do it later. Lean on your neighbor and say, neighbor, I dare you.
And on Friday night, we are honored to have the esteemed Honorable Daryl McCoy as our speaker. But the
God's not a man. But what is God? The Bible says that, see, in order for you to know who you are, you got to know who God is. God's not a man, but what is he?
excitement doesn't stop there. Saturday is going to be a packed day with several exciting events. From 9-12 p.m., we will be giving away church media equipment supplies. At 4 p.m., get ready for an unforgettable concert featuring the legendary Mother Glenn and the infamous Mother E, performing their iconic hymns and throwback gospel music. This event will be recorded live and televised for everyone to enjoy. Sunday will be a day of spiritual nourishment and celebration. At 12:30 p.m., Pastor Carl Odom will deliver an inspiring message along with communion.
In the midst of chaos is when I got peace.
Evening at 5:30 p.m., we will have an ordination and graduation ceremony with a closing message led by our presiding bishop, the Honorable Bishop Z.
At somebody and tell your neighbor, say neighbor, the time.
The Gathering 2024 is going to be an incredible event that you don't want to miss. We hope to see you there.
Are you ready to kickstart your own online show? Have you always dreamed of broadcasting to the world on Facebook? Well, Inspired Television Networks has an exciting offer just for podcasters like you. Imagine having your show recorded in our state-of-the-art studios and broadcasted to over 50 million homes worldwide. And the best part? It's available at an unbelievably low price of just $350. This is truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So, join the revolution and become a part of our network today. Don't wait. Give us a call now because we're actively seeking new programs.